Did you click on this video and think to yourself, really, I can use tape to help my child learn to talk? I don't even have to go out and buy anything? Well, yes, it's true. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can use tape to help promote your child's speech and communication skills right at home.
Welcome to Gab and Grow. My name is Gabrielle, and as a pediatric speech-language pathologist, I want to help you help your child connect with you and the world around them to grow into the person they are truly meant to be by nurturing their speech, language, and learning. The best therapy begins with you, so I hope you learn something new and consider subscribing.
This is something that I'm sure you already have laying around, so maybe you can go ahead and get started with it today, or this is something that you can easily throw in your bag to have on the go if you need some help keeping your child occupied. And this is the beginning of a series on things that you already have at home that you can use to engage your child and help teach them to talk. We're going to start by talking about how we can use tape to simply just get your child's attention and teach them first words, and then move in to more complex ways that we can use tape to teach children more words if your child is a little bit older and expanding their vocabulary. It's very important to teach a young child some core words as their first words because these are highly functional for them in their environment and help them be more independent communicators, which will motivate them to want to talk more. Some words like this are words like on, off, pull, help, or go, for example. So we can put the bracelet on our arm. Maybe we could pretend like it's a hat and put it on our head. Another great one is you can rip off the tape and then put it on anywhere you want. You put it on and you take off. Put on and take off. You can even roll it. Ready, set, go, and roll it onto the floor. You can also just take off a bunch of pieces and put it on the table in front of them or on the wall and have them just pull them off, and that will help keep them occupied. You could take a strip of it and put it on the floor to make a road for the cars, the little toy cars that they have, and then set it on the tape and say, ready, set, go, as they move it across the road. You could also take the tape and use it to tape down some of their favorite little toys, whether it's cars or toy animals or something like that, and pretend like they're stuck. And this is when you can really stop them and get their attention because they realize, oh no, my animal or my favorite toy is stuck. And when you do this, you can teach some symbolic sounds, which are sounds like uh-oh, or when you have to pull the tape off. Sometimes children will gravitate towards these symbolic sounds for things and say these before they'll say true words. Another important skill that children acquire before they say their first words is gestures, whether making gestures independently or copying your gestures. So you can teach them different actions and gestures for them to copy and learn to do themselves, like rolling, which we said, or you could use it like you're driving. You could use it like a wheel, and you could sing Wheels on the Bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. And then they might take their little hand and try to hit it too to make it go round and round. And that's a great skill that they have by copying your gestures. For young children, you can teach them body parts by taking the tape, pulling it off, and putting it somewhere that they don't expect on a body part like your nose. And you can teach them nose, and then they'll want to look at your nose and touch it and maybe pull it off. You can do the same exact thing with your ear. Ear, put on, then they'll want to take it off, and then you can put it on their ear and sort of just teach body parts in this fun way. You could also use the tape and put it on top of some of their favorite characters and their books, and then you can stop and say, uh-oh, or oh no, and you have to take the tape off and have them say whatever the character is or the object or thing is underneath the tape, and that can be more fun than just asking, what's this? Or point to the bear, point to the bird. If they always have to say what's underneath the tape, that's just a little bit more interactive for them and makes them saying the word more natural rather than just quizzing them or telling them to say the word. You can also take anything that's the shape of a pen. You can put it on, and then all of a sudden you're going fishing, and you can take all their small, lightweight little toys and put them on the floor and see what they catch. They can take it and they can try to go fishing and see what they catch with their fishing rod. You can also use the tape to teach some descriptive words, like how the tape is really sticky. You could also use the tape if your child is a little older and they have some flashcards that they love looking at, flashcards with either letters or simple words that you're teaching them. And you can use the tape to tape their cards all over a room and have them do a scavenger hunt. So then, instead of just flipping through the flashcards as if they're studying, you can make it interactive and they can walk around the room and pull the card off the wall and then say the sound or the letter or the object on the card that way. There's probably some ideas for tape that I didn't even think of that you might think of as you're watching this video. And if you have any ideas, please don't hesitate to share them down below for other people to benefit from down in the comments. I really hope this video inspires you to use something you already have around the house to engage with your child and help them learn more and new words without even having to go out or buy anything. If tips like these on helping your child develop through their milestones is something that you want to learn even more about, then please hit the bell icon to subscribe so you can help your child thrive. And to help you know if your child is on track with their communication milestones, then you can get the free roadmap of communication from birth to 5 years old down in the description below. And this explains for you how your child's speech and communication milestones will progress from when they're born all the way to when they're entering kindergarten. So it can be a really helpful one. Before you go, please let me know down in the comments what you'd like to learn more about so I can make more videos just like this for you and your family.